Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 221. Read the Cricket Shuffle, guys. I'm Joe,
I am Dave.
and today is a very, very special episode because today is Dave's official last episode of the podcast. Not counting next week, where we technically will be recording one in the Outer Banks, but that'll be a very different style podcast. We're gonna have a bunch of our friends on. We're gonna do some stupid shit. We're gonna be drinking a lot. So today is the last time you will see Dave in this setting on Zoom, in his room, the podcast. Dave, anything to say over the past? I mean, you've been doing this now for as long as I have, 6 years.
Yeah, that's not even, it doesn't even feel like 6 years, honestly.
Yeah, no, it feels like we started this like 2 years ago.
Yeah, for definitely feels like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Definitely not like a short time, it feels like, but definitely not 6 years.
yeah.
But like what is 6 years? Like from the start of what?
Well, we started the first episode we recorded was like January of 2018. I think we had like recorded an episode in 2017, like December, but I don't know that it ever saw the light of day.
Yeah, but I wasn't there with like the first.
You were not there with the first episode. I don't think
No.
you actually came in until I do have YouTube pulled up. I can actually, no, I don't need YouTube. I need Spotify pulled up.
Yeah.
When did you come in? I'm pretty sure you came in pretty early, but you didn't become an actual, like,
No, I was a guest for like,
a lot of episodes.
yeah, I was just like, yeah, might as well come over. We're all just hanging out anyways. So
Yeah, especially during COVID when we really started ramping up the episodes. That's when you really got into it. Let's see. Okay, so
because
you were
also
on
you can't
episode
even
2. The second episode uploaded January 26, 2018, titled I Moved to Florida, back when I was titling them about me, not just about us. So you were in the second episode.
But like also after that, wasn't there like a break in between?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you can't even,
absolutely.
that's also why it feels like a short time because
Yeah, because we didn't really start doing it consistently until COVID. And even then we ended up taking like when Ben and Nick left the podcast, we took a long break before we got Tyler. I don't know if it was a long break, but we took a break before we got Tyler on. So let's see. January 9th, 26th, February. Then we took a 2-month break. They uploaded April, May, June, and then we took a year-long break.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So realistically,
It's 5 years.
because I was gonna say you should be able to just do it by the episodes of how many years we've been doing it. So what this is two what?
This is 221.
So 221 divided by 52
Uh,
is about four and a half years.
4.25 years.
4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter years.
4.25 years. Yeah, that we've been uploading episodes. So, which I guess that seems more realistic. We've been recording episodes since early 2018.
Yeah.
But we
have 4 and a quarter years of content.
Yes.
Yes.
If you watch one episode a week, it would take you 4.25 years to get through every episode of the podcast, which is fucking insane, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
branching out on my own, go check out my new podcast.
Because actually I fucking hate this guy and I'm gonna start my own and it's gonna be better.
It's called Dave Shits on Everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the guests and hosts that I've been with throughout this journey.
Yeah, you've been through all.
I've seen them all.
You've seen them all. Every single guest, every single host, you've been there for all of it. I think there's only one episode you were not, like, since you started like becoming a host, since you became a host, there's only one episode you weren't a part of, and even then you were a part of it.
That was the one I called in Daytona. Yeah.
So
dude, I'm surprised I even I was hammered.
Oh my God, yeah, dude. It was probably that's easily one of my like top 10 episodes.
It's just like if I like we were in Rizzles, Rizzles.
Yeah.
Um,
Razzles, R-A.
Razzles. That's what it was.
Rizzles.
So I was trying to rizz up the ladies. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it was.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But Razzles, yeah. And I just remember like looking at the time and being like, "Oh, dude, they should be recording the podcast right now. Let me FaceTime them."
That was again definitely one of the best moments of your time on the podcast.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all I
Put it
got.
perfectly. All good things must come to an end. It is very sad to see Dave go. I know you've all been dying to find out what Dave did in his previous week of life. Every
Yeah,
every week that we
guys, I'm
record.
sure you guys are waiting. You guys are sitting on the edge of your
Just I
seats
wonder if
Saturday
he
morning.
left his house this week.
Yeah,
I
dude.
I really wonder. And if he did, where did he get a grilled chicken sandwich or a crispy chicken sandwich?
Yeah, where did he get a chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
Who annoyed him?
Yeah.
And
And what happened at the
does
post office?
does he have a lady yet? You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But I will say two things. One, the podcast is not going to stop. I'm working on finding though nobody can replace Dave. I'm working on finding a replacement for Dave. Got maybe a couple of potential candidates, most likely one potential candidate. Because I've gonna be honest, run out of friends. I have nobody else, no other guy friends who I can replace you with. So
what's wrong with girls?
So we're looking at the women now.
Yeah.
I think maybe this podcast, Sarah was an excellent addition back in her day. I think we need another woman on the podcast. So
which would be good because too much guy.
Way too much testosterone.
We've had for past 4.25 years, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean it was me.
Even when
you,
Sarah
Ben,
was
and Nick.
here, it was still 2 versus 1.
It was, yeah. It was me, you, Ben, and Nick. Then it was me, you, Tyler. Then it was me, you, Sarah.
Well, Tyler only did he only did a guest thing with her, right?
Yeah, Tyler was on when we interviewed Sarah for her first episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did then it was just me, you for the past, I mean, God, how long have we been doing just me and you?
Probably a year.
Probably about a year. I don't know. I realized, so like the next episode, not the next one will be the Outer Banks episode. The one after that will be titled, spoilers, RIP Dave. Because every episode after the host leaves, that's what we've done, except for when Sarah did it, because we always thought Sarah was going to come back. The last episode she was on was episode 136, which was titled Assault and Batteries.
136. That was like
a year ago. That's what it just says, a year. I don't actually know. Let me see if I can find out. It was uploaded.
I mean, 214.
June 24th, 2022. So over a year ago, well over a year ago.
June 14th, 2020. What?
June 24th, 2022.
Oh yeah, almost pushing 2 years.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so working on getting another lady on the podcast to kind of balance that out a little bit. It'll be interesting to see the dynamic when there's only one guy.
Yeah.
Just yours truly.
Because eventually, if you have 2v1, it's easy to get the backup.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I know you're gonna have the same opinion I have.
1v1, you might just have to cave sometimes.
Yeah, we're talking debate and me potentially not having the last word. I don't know.
You just have to be like, all right, you win.
Yep. We'll see how it goes. Definitely, I'm looking forward to seeing how the podcast changes. Again, it's bittersweet to see you go, Dave. Yeah. But anyway, so today we still have, as much as I'd love to sit here and reminisce on previous episodes with Dave on the podcast.
Yeah, we got shit to talk about.
Yeah, we got shit to talk about. Important shit. First things up, how to find a sugar daddy, right? Dave's right there. Dave's got money. Next topic. Yeah. Anyways. No, so a friend of mine had texted me and said, that they were, I think every woman in this day and age is considering getting a sugar daddy. So much so that there is a website, and it's called, there are several websites, but the most popular website is called sugardaddy.com. And I have it pulled up right now.
Pause.
Go ahead.
When I first heard of GoDaddy.com,
Yeah, you thought that was
I didn't think it was SugarDaddy.com,
right.
but I thought it was like a bad website.
Well, because
Yeah.
GoDaddy sounds, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
was
that's
like,
just like a find your contractor website or something like that.
yeah, I think so. I was like, oh, GoDaddy.com. I was just like, this is like a, adult website
Yeah.
when I first heard that. And then I would like never, like when I was younger, because it's been around for a while, I think, right?
Sugar Daddy or GoDaddy?
GoDaddy.
I think it's been around for some time, yeah.
Yeah. So like when I was younger, I'd be like, oh, I can't.
GoDaddy is, oh, it's like building a website.
Yeah, that's what it
That's
is.
what GoDaddy is. Yeah, it's like how to build your website. So Sugar Daddy is very different.
Yeah. Sugar Daddy might have used GoDaddy.
Probably, yeah. When I first heard of sugardaddy.com, I thought it was an ad for GoDaddy.com.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then I was like, sugardaddy.com, that must be fake. There's no way that's real.
Yeah.
But it's real. And I'm on here right now. You can select I'm a sugar baby or I'm a sugar daddy. And you can join for free. And you can put in your stuff. I'm a sugar daddy seeking a sugar baby between the ages of 21 and 40 or 21 to 40. That's a big range. But we all know what a sugar daddy is, right? Rich dude who either wants some sexual things for money or wants just company because he's
And I would say usually sugar daddy is gonna be older than you. Like
I think that's kind of the point, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I cannot be a sugar daddy
because you're 24.
because I'm 24. So it's like even if the girl is 21 and
you're
I'm
just
like,
in a relationship.
I'm older. It's just like that's not
Yeah.
like maybe I'm just
maybe she calls you daddy, but it's not the same thing.
But I was just gonna say even if I'm doing what a sugar daddy is doing, that's my thing.
Yeah.
It's just can I really be called? Because I don't have that silver. I gotta have the silver fox look.
Yeah, you gotta have some gray hairs. Although I'll be honest, I'm looking at some of so there's popular sugar daddies on the website and popular sugar babies. The age range is pretty wild. The youngest sugar daddy in the top 4 popular is 32. And the oldest sugar baby in the top 4 is 38. So I feel like, listen, if you're 38, you gotta do something else. You're past your sugar baby days.
You might not be getting. How are these?
You're approaching sugar mama.
How are these? Yeah, you got to become that.
Yeah, you got to make the money now and give me.
After you pass 35.
Yeah, you're old. Sorry.
Or maybe 30, not 35. You got to become. You're like, I can't be it anymore. I gotta make the money now.
Yeah. Would you ever get a sugar mama, sugar mommy?
Sugar mommy? No, definitely sugar mama.
Mama
is what it would be.
Yeah, I agree.
Sugar
Would you
mama.
get one?
I mean, what's
the benefit? If I don't have to
no,
do
not
anything,
what's the benefit?
Okay, I was like, well, we know the benefit.
Yeah, the benefit is
making bank.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
If I don't have to, I don't think anything's wrong with it, unless if I don't have to perform sexual acts for this woman, I'm down. If she just wants me to if she just wants company, somebody to binge watch her favorite TV show with her, and she'll pay me, 100%.
Yeah,
I'd almost do that for free.
Yeah. Well, I probably but yeah, if it was just hey, we hang out, and if you're like, yo, I want this car, I'll get you a car.
Dick.
Got me.
Yeah, sold. Because I Googled what is a sugar daddy specifically. And a sugar daddy is a wealthy man who spends freely on a younger person, generally generally it is a woman or a gay man. They're a closeted older person
Right.
in return for companionship or sexual intimacy. So it's not always sex. They're not always paying you for sex. That's just prostitution. It sometimes they just want the company. Sometimes they just want feet pics. I'll tell you right now, if a woman came up to me and said, "I'll pay you $500 a week if you send me pictures of your feet,"
Easy.
I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll send you pictures every day."
I'd find it weird that she finds my feet attractive,
Yeah, 100%.
but I'm not going to bring it up to her.
Yeah, no, I got to clip my toenails first.
I'd be like, well, hey, no, I don't. Because obviously she saw them with whatever the condition they're in.
Yeah, I guess.
So
If
if
she's
she saw
content.
them while
If she
they
saw my
were,
feet right now and was like $500, I'd be like, "You sure? I can spruce them up a little bit."
yeah, because like maybe you do, go get a pedicure or whatever,
Yeah, and she's not happy anymore.
and then you send her a picture like, what the fuck is this? I'm not paying you for this bullshit.
Yeah, she's
Like,
that's a clean foot. You fuck.
she'd be like, okay, give me a 2-week suspension of
Yeah.
pay. We'll come back.
Yeah, we'll
It'll be
reconvene.
good for you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%. Like, there's like, again, besides like, I gotta
Nobody's
fuck
turning
her.
that down.
What?
Nobody's turning that down.
Oh God, no.
Just
No,
feet
no.
pics for $500.
Yeah, I mean, hell, $100.
Yeah, dude.
$100
Passive
a
in-
week, and you want to just see my toes?
Yeah.
Sold. There's a website. Like, I think it's like Foot Finder or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
Feet finder.
Feet Finder. Okay. Dave's on there.
Look me up.
Dave's Big Toe 72.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm so down. I mean, these young women who use sugardaddy.com, like they are geniuses. They are doing the bare minimum most of the time, I imagine. I am willing to bet that there's a good majority, there's a good amount of these dudes that are just throwing their money for basically nothing. They're not getting blazages. They're not getting.
What's crazy is I bet you right now I could look up. I'm gonna Google.
Yeah.
Woman's. No.
Okay.
Yeah, woman's feet.
Oh.
Women's feet. Women's feet.
Can't just Google women's feet, Dave.
Why not?
Okay, I guess you can.
Women's feet.
Oh, you're saying they're gonna like send not their feet pics?
Well, no, I'm saying like a dude, once again, because you know how like they're like people are like, why do you pay for like if
What
you
you
get
can find on the internet,
OnlyFans
yeah.
or whatever? Yeah, it's like when there's free, like there's porn.
There's free
There's
feet
free-
pics and porn on the internet. Come on.
Yeah, like I literally just typed in women's feet, and there's 3 pairs of feet right here
Yeah.
in one picture.
Yeah,
That's a 3-for-1, dude.
3-for-1 deal.
3
You
for
can
one.
share your screen if you want it. I just
Oh, I mean, I could share it if you want.
don't share your screen.
Yeah, we don't need to have feet on our.
No,
But,
no,
like,
no.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like you could quite literally just look up. Ew.
How bad was it?
This woman's toe is like fucked.
Oh, crooked.
It looks like a hitchhiker's thumb, but her toe.
Oh, like it's bent upwards.
Dude, what is that? I'm
All
gonna
right, you got to show your
for-
screen. What the fuck? Ugh.
What the fuck?
Why is it doing that?
Dude, oh wait, dude. For a second, I thought this was another toe. I thought
Isn't
she
it?
had 6. No, it's just fat.
Oh, it's just a little toe roll.
Yeah, it's a little.
I bet people eat that up. I bet people love the little toe rolls.
Dude.
Here's a whole Pinterest board about female feet.
Yeah, so it's just like you can just look that up.
Dude, I look at pictures of feet and my toes instantly curl. Like, I'm just like,
I definitely don't do that, but I'm just like,
Maybe it was just because I was looking at that one.
See, I don't have a foot fetish or
Sounds
anything,
like there's about to be a butt after this.
but I can appreciate a good foot.
Oh, I mean, yeah, if you got pretty feet, that like good for you.
If you got a good looking foot with some painted toenails,
I mean, don't put it anywhere near me still, but like,
yeah, for real. I don't want it like on my face or something.
yeah, no, but
or
like
in
if it
my
like
mouth.
ends up if you're like stepping around while I'm laying on the floor and
I
it like
might
is
I might just I might side eye that.
if I'm like, why would I be laying on the floor? That makes no sense.
Well, if you're, I don't know, you're just laying on the floor with your dog.
Laying on the floor and you just like step around me and your foot comes near me, but you got a nice foot. I'm not gonna complain. If you got a rank ass foot,
Yeah, dude.
like I'm like, ugh, get away from me. There's a
Yeah.
reason I don't walk around barefoot. There are two reasons I don't walk around barefoot in my own house. One, my house is filthy. I live with dogs. Two, my feet are gross, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see these things.
Yeah, I always have socks on. I mean,
Always.
all day today, and now recently since I don't go anywhere or I'm just in my own kind of apartment.
Yeah.
Um, I have just been tossing on my slides sometimes.
Yeah.
But like my feet sweat.
Oh my God, so much sweat.
So like I'm sloshing around in my slides
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
So I gotta put socks on.
Yeah.
But like
And
I've been
listen,
I've been
I'll tell you right now,
barefoot.
I can shower, my foot sweat still still a not clear color.
Ew. What?
Yeah, dude, like my feet are sweating. It's always like a shade of brown. Not on my feet. I just mean like in my like my flop.
Oh yeah, because like the shoes are dirty.
Yeah. I don't mean my
So
foot
it's
sweat is
not
brown.
it's not your yeah, because if your foot was sweating, it's just gonna be sweat.
Yeah.
But the oils on your foot combined with whatever's on your shoe
Yeah.
is gonna make it brown.
Gonna make it brown. Always brown.
But like I've been barefoot this whole day today
One more
with
time.
just my slides on. Huh?
One more time. Sorry.
I said I've been barefoot this whole day.
Oh, that's impressive. Just your slides on.
It's just my slides.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna bring my flops down to OBX, up to OBX.
Oh, I will. But
Am
I'll
I
be
gonna-
wearing them with socks on.
You
All
see, I
day.
can't because mine are flip flops, not slides.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I got a little toe divider.
No, fuck that. I hate flip flops.
See, I like them more than slides because slides I just don't like. But flip flops, I like the feeling of something in between my toes. I'm gonna be honest. Like
No.
that feeling of something in between the big toe and the pointer toe.
Yeah.
It's not like uncomfortable.
Speaking of,
I wouldn't
what,
say like I have to shove shit in between my toes, but like I don't dislike the feeling.
what like you're used to because so it's supposed to be like anywhere from like
Oh, it's gonna be
40s.
fucking cold, by the way.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold. So like here's what I've packed. We'll just go over my pack list right now.
Okay. I'll tell you, I'll just really quickly just answer any questions you might have. There's not a single pair of shorts going into my suitcase.
Yeah, I've got because here, the only reason I have shorts is because we will be inside,
Yeah.
which I'm not gonna be wearing pants inside the house.
Okay.
I'd rather just wear shorts.
Yeah.
So I've got like 2 basketball shorts, like that
Mhm.
type of material, and a pair of sweat shorts,
Mm-hmm.
and then a pair of khaki shorts, just in case during the day. Because like I know I looked Monday, Tuesday, it's supposed to be sunny, but it's like a high of 52.
52 is the warmest it'll be while we're there, except for Thursday when we leave, but then that doesn't count.
That's what I saw. And like, so I was like, I'll bring those.
Yeah.
Right. But obviously, so then I got jeans and a pair of khakis. So figure I wear those for the times we go out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got like 3 long sleeves, 4 short sleeves,
Yeah.
a crew neck, a hoodie. And I think that's it. And I was like, I don't know how to, I have to pack. Like I had to pack both because I was like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
be wearing shorts.
I know. So
And a pair
like
of sweatpants.
for you, right? Like it'll be like 20 degrees when you leave. Don't worry, we'll get back to the sugar daddies, by the way. It'll be like 20 degrees when you leave Buffalo. It'll be like 50 degrees when you get to Outer Banks. So like for you, when your first day there, it'll be nice.
It
Like
might
50
not even be. because it's like the beach is right there.
That is true. It will be cold and windy.
Yeah. So it's just like the
Um,
water, the cold, the breeze from the water,
yeah, the sea breeze.
sea breeze is what they call it. Yes.
Yeah.
I could not think of that. Um, it'll be cold because I
It,
know when I was in Daytona,
yeah, it was cold.
it was, dude, it was just like it was 60 degrees,
Yeah.
sunny. I mean, obviously during the day when it was like
You
noon,
add wind to you add
anything,
wind to 60 degrees. Yeah, you would wind to anything. It's cold.
it's cold. So
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean it'll be warmer when you get there initially because you are coming from 20-degree weather. For me, when I leave, it'll be like 59 here. So it'll be 9 degrees colder when I get there. So I probably won't notice a big difference. I'll just be cold.
yeah,
You might get out of the car and be like, oh, that's pretty nice. And then be like, not gonna be outside too much.
yeah. Because like
So
I would assume like in Florida, like 59 degrees for you during the day is still cold.
59 degrees for us anytime, night or day, is fucking freezing.
Because I know like it was six when I was down in Disney a few times during high school,
Yeah.
it was like 60 degrees, whatever during the day.
Yeah.
But like 60 degrees at night, I'm freezing.
Yeah. Yeah. There is a big difference. Well, if you add the sun, it's always significantly more.
What I like about Buffalo is if it's like 60 degrees during the day and it's 60 degrees at night, it's not going to be blistering 60 degrees anymore. It's just going to be a nice 60 degrees.
It'll be a nice 60. Yeah.
So
That's because
yeah,
in
so-
Florida, all the heat escapes.
yeah, it goes away somewhere.
Yeah.
So.
It's awful. But
But
anyways,
anyways, back to sugar daddies.
back to sugar daddies. Yeah. So would I? Yes. The answer is yes, 100%. If a woman came up to me and was like, "Will you do this thing?" Sometimes they get to go on trips too. There have been people that like have gone on trips with their sugar daddy, to like fucking Italy, fully paid for. So if a woman came up to me, a mildly attractive older woman was like, "I will pay for you to do this, 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 and this." As long as one of those things does not include having sexual intercourse with her, I'm down.
Yeah.
It's a financially sound decision. All of these
Free
girls
trip.
in their 20s who are doing this are geniuses.
Free trip, free goodies.
Yeah. Hell, she could offer me free food.
Yeah, for real, dude. I'd be
Yeah.
good with food. If it's like, hey, I'll pay for this, and we'll
If her requirement was you come over to my house once a week, you walk around shirtless and you do some chores, I'd be like, yeah. I don't know why you want to see this shirtless all that often, but yeah, I'm down. And she's like, and I'll buy you a pizza and I'll give you $50. I just keep dropping the price.
yeah, like
It started as 500, then it was 100, now it's 50. Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
telling
just
you,
like,
I
you
might just do
get-
it for the pizza.
yeah, I was gonna say, were you just doing it for nothing now?
Yeah, no, I would
Eventually.
if she was like, I'll give you $100 once a week, you come over, you clean my house shirtless, $100 a week. I'd be like, yes.
And food. I would need food.
I
100 bucks
would,
a
I mean, I
week
would
just-
need food. Yeah. She was like, you can
to
just
clean
snack
the
on whatever's in
house.
the house. I'll buy you some food.
Yeah, if
And
she
then
was
every
just
so
like-
often, like every couple of months, I go on a trip to Italy with her. Fuck yeah, I'm
Right.
down.
right.
I'm just like her arm candy. Nobody knows my name. I wear cute little outfits. I feel like now I'm just objectifying women who do this, but
I mean, if they're paying for it.
I mean, yeah, 100%. You do whatever you want.
Actually, I
You
probably
never
wouldn't
have
be
to
able
work a day in your life.
Well, I mean, well, yeah.
I
maybe.
still would work. $100 a week is not a lot of money.
Yeah, because I would say $100 a week, you're not doing anything.
No, no, no.
You can't survive on that.
God no.
So
But
like
so
that's
like
what I would have to be. It's like I'd be like, yo, since I'm only gonna be here once a week and I still have to live on my own, I need at least, I need
Mhm.
a salary.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I need at least a space of 60 grand.
If you're doing
salary.
this for without if that's your job.
Yeah, if my job is
Yeah.
to just come over, clean.
Which I mean, like
and-
60 grand is probably not a lot of money for people like this.
No, if they're doing this, they definitely have millions.
Money to throw around.
You don't do this if you have like, a savings account of 500 grand.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
be able to do it for 3 years and then you'd be broke.
And honestly, like looking it up, it does not seem hard at all to get into this gig. Now there is
No,
not a that I can see immediately. There's not a sugar mama website.
all you got to do is just, of course, it's not hard.
Yeah, there's single rich dudes all over the country.
Yeah. Now, I would not uh realistically be able to be, I would have the tools, if you will,
The what?
the tools.
Oh, I thought you said the ools. I was like, is this a what lingo?
The tools, if you will, like the money.
Yeah.
I say I could probably have that. So I could have the tools to do it, but I would not be able to do it.
To
Because
be a sugar daddy or to
yeah,
okay.
be a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Because I would
Yeah, I
not
don't
want to
have the
spend my money.
tools.
Like
I'm
I
not
feel
finan-
like eventually, if I
Yeah.
realistically was just single
Yeah.
for the rest of my life
Yeah.
and just, I'm a stingy person.
Yeah.
The stingy part is where I cannot be a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Because they'd be like, oh, I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
What are you here for? They're like, for money.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I'm here for trips. I'm like,
I want to know is like, how do you break something like that off? Right. Like,
who? Like me? Like I break, or like not me, but
not
like the
you
sugar daddy
personally.
break it off?
Yeah. Like,
or
well, like how does either side break it off? Right. Like, does the sugar daddy just go, hey, I found somebody else? Is it like a breakup?
yeah, I'd say like,
Found
hey,
somebody who's willing to work for less.
I found somebody, I just don't want to be a sugar daddy anymore. I'd like to settle down. That's
Mm,
how the dude does it, I'd say.
yeah. What
And
about the sugar baby? How does she get out of it?
she'd be like, I don't know, same thing. Depending on the situation,
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, I found somebody I'd like to
Love to know. I'd love to like find somebody that has done this, whether it's through this episode or just they know somebody like and they ended up being a sugar baby and like or a sugar daddy and find out like how much money were you pulling annually.
Yeah.
I'll scour the internet. That might be an episode.
Just like a true story sugar daddies.
Yeah.
And
I feel like I end up with horror stories then, like people who almost lost their lives.
Yeah. Maybe.
But yeah, no, fully support it. Don't think it's weird at all. The sex might be a little bit, but also if you get an attractive sugar daddy, just some rich bachelor who doesn't feel like having a girlfriend,
Yeah, if you get George Clooney,
lucky you. You're making bank, probably good in bed.
like give me
Like if Jennifer Aniston walked up to me,
yeah, dude, give me Jennifer Aniston.
yeah, I'd sleep
And
with
she'd be
Jennifer
like-
Aniston, 100%.
She'd be like, hey, run errands for me.
Yeah.
And when
She's like, I just
to,
need you to run to the grocery store. Can you do that? And I'll give you $500. And I'm like, yeah,
yeah, sure.
I'll stock your pantry.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Jennifer Aniston.
Dude, I'd love to see Jennifer Aniston's pantry. I bet it's full of shit. I bet it's so full of food.
She's definitely got one of those walk-in pantries.
Like walk-in pantries. That's like a goal of mine in life. To have a walk-in pantry or like a fridge that blends in with my cabinets.
Yeah, dude. I would love that. If my vision was to actually have a family,
Yeah.
100%. Because
Yeah.
I see it now and I still want it 100%.
Yeah.
Like,
Single or family, regardless. I'm getting that.
I could go with I could go with the hidden fridge
Mhm.
still, but there's no reason for me to have a walk-in pantry.
For just you? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like how much stuff is actually gonna be in my house for one
Yeah.
person,
But how cool would it be, dude?
Oh yeah, it'd be cool.
Just
what I'm saying.
like
it's cool to have.
you go in there, do a little bit of shopping. You got like 5 boxes worth of everything that you have in there.
But people who have that, they got to make sure they have the mouths to feed
Yeah, because otherwise you're
for it to
wasting
be
money.
have that much space for a pantry.
Yeah. Yeah. If I had a pantry like that and it was just me, I would have like I would have the same amount of shit that I have in my pantry now that takes up one whole shelf,
Yeah.
and it would just take up one small corner of the
I'd
pantry.
be like, well, I might as well use this for, I don't even know.
Yeah. You know what does sound really appealing though, after having lived with roommates for the past 8 years of my life,
Yeah.
is um I guess there was a small break where I wasn't in college. Um Either way, but the appeal of a fridge that is nearly empty because it just has my stuff in it is so like
You should see my
that's
fridge right now.
yeah, I bet that's so nice.
I've got the bottle of Recipe 21 vodka
Yeah.
and 2 bottles of Not Your Father's root beer.
Okay, see, I don't want that.
No,
Like,
I know.
but
More than
like
that.
I just
But
want like I want to be able
just
to
your
like
stuff.
open the fridge and I know that I can speak for all of my roommates when I say this. I want to be able to open the fridge and be like, I have space for my leftovers.
Yeah.
And that's it. And like and I never have to worry about like, am I gonna be able to fit this in my fridge today? My
Dude,
freezer right now, dude, my freezer is literally overflowing with everybody's frozen foods.
when I would go to Brockport,
Yeah.
there's 6 people living in this house.
Yeah. You cannot, you can, it's a miracle that the fridge that we grew up with ever held all of our stuff.
Yeah.
But it's because we weren't adults. That's why. You have 6 adults living in a house, everybody's buying their own groceries. Your fridge is packed. There is
Yeah,
no
dude.
room for
I
anything.
was surprised anytime I opened that fridge because I like sometimes I would either bring uh I bring like a drink, like obviously I know I'm gonna have like a night out. So like in
Right.
the morning I'd want um what are those strawberry banana smoothies?
Yeah.
The naked
Yeah. Yeah.
smoothies,
Yeah. Yeah.
or like a body armor. So I'd like bring those, or if I had a drink, whatever it may be, or if I had leftovers from, I'd open the fridge. I'd be like, and now I don't even live here.
Yeah.
So like I'm just like, uh so like sometimes like Will had he had his beer fridge up in his room.
Yeah.
So that everyone had their own like mini fridge to themselves.
That's what we have here too.
And I would put my drinks in there.
Yeah.
And if I was able to, I would try and see if I could fit. If I had a leftover that we had the night before, I'd be like, dude, how do you do this?
Yeah.
Like,
It's like so impossible sometimes. Because somehow you always manage to you all go grocery shopping on the same day. And so you all come home with 15,000 frozen goods.
yeah, dude, I don't even like opening the fridge now downstairs.
Yeah, I
Like it's
bet.
clean. It's clean now. I actually cleaned it the other day and like threw out a bunch of crap
Yeah, I love that feeling.
and cleaned the shelves and everything.
Yeah.
But like, there were points where it's like, why is there so much shit in here, dude? Like, what
Yeah,
do
it's
we need
bad.
this for? So,
Oh, um, but anyways, so get yourself a sugar daddy and then become a sugar person yourself. That's the, like you have to you upgrade, right? Like from sugar baby, you then have to become a sugar mama or a sugar daddy, depending on what you are.
right.
And yeah,
Because once you're sugar daddy, let's say you're a sugar daddy and ego's gone,
yeah, he goes gone. Yeah,
then
I feel like this. Go ahead. Sorry.
you're now a sugar mama.
Yeah,
So then you get a sugar baby, which is a dude,
yeah. Who then
we'd
becomes
assume.
and the
Then
cycle.
you get gone, and
Yeah.
he's
It just, I think that like what I'd want, right, is to like the ultimate goal, I think, for any sugar child is to get so close with your sugar parent that they put you in their will. And then the estate goes to you and the billions of dollars goes to you as well. And their family hates you forever. They think that you did something
If you're smart enough, you just keep that money to yourself. If you're good enough by yourself, and then you can do whatever you want.
It's true.
Which I guess you could do whatever you want if you got a sugar baby,
Yeah.
because you're just paying them to do the things you want to do.
Yeah. It's incredible. Well, yeah, I definitely want to find a person who's done this on either side and be like, how much money were you forking over or how much money were you pulling in?
Yeah.
I would love to speak with that person. Because I'm fully down for any way to make money, right? Like, you want to sell your picks online, you want to start an OnlyFans, do it.
You gotta find an ex sugar daddy and an ex sugar baby.
Like, what people who don't do it anymore, or
Yeah, they used to do it.
Mhm. Like with each
And
other, or
whether it be with each other
Okay.
or, but I'm just saying, like, find somebody, be like, ask them that question, like, how much were you?
yeah,
But then, like, why?
why'd you stop?
Yeah, like, what was? And pretty much I feel like it'd be more the sugar baby. They'd be like, what was so wrong with,
hmm
this? Or I guess it depends on who stopped it, If
Yeah.
it's a sugar baby who
And what if
stopped
they
it,
were
they'd
like,
be
oh, there was nothing wrong. We just decided, I
yeah,
was like, you just decided to stop making free money?
yeah, maybe.
Wild. Anyways, the other topic I want to talk about before I continue, Dave, you got anything this week? You wanna give us your weekly rundown for the last time?
Um, what did I do?
What did you do?
What's today? Thursday?
Today, yeah, today's Thursday.
Let's see. Oh, the Super Bowl happened.
Oh, fucking dude, don't even. Did you
Yeah,
hear what happened though?
I
Really
did.
quick,
I
like very.
did touch on, hopefully everybody in Kansas City is doing well.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, are we talking about the same thing? We are.
Yeah.
Uh,
Little shooting that happened. I don't mean any disrespect by the way I said that, but like, what I saw, this is what I saw about it.
yeah.
It looked like there were 3 gunmen that were all arrested.
Three. I didn't know there were three.
Yeah, like I think there were 3.
Damn.
I saw, I'm sure everyone else too, a video of the brave, courageous Kansas City Chiefs fans who tackled the one.
Mm.
For a second, I watched it like 7 times
Yeah.
because have you seen the video?
I have not.
Oh, okay. So there's a video of like people running, and then the one guy gets tackled, and then they like kind of separate, and then another guy tackles the guy who was on the ground, and then they do like a roll,
Yeah.
and then the guy who first tackled him comes and jumps on to tackle him, to like stay on him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I had to watch it because I was like, it looked like the person who should have been getting tackled ended up on top and wasn't the person who was supposed to be getting tackled. So I was like, did you guys just switch? And the guy who first tackled didn't realize he's tackling the wrong guy now. So the guy who was supposed to get tackled is just joining, like, yeah, this is him,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I literally had to watch. I'm like, okay, no, it's the correct guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, there was like guy running too cheap, and then like obviously after he got tackled, I think like 2 more people jumped on.
Yeah. Dogpile that motherfucker.
They waved the cops over. The video I watched at one point, I've seen a bunch of them. There was like one was saying a rifle. I was talking to mom today about it today, whatever. And she goes, "Oh, I thought it was a pistol." And she was like, "They don't know if it was actually him because you could have just been carrying a pistol and maybe it just fell out." They said it fell out of his hand. And so it's like, well, it's going to be an easy thing to clear up to see if this guy actually owns a pistol. You just look him up and see if he has a pistol. I don't know what it's like in Kansas City, Missouri.
I have no idea.
If you can just carry without getting a license, I feel like you have to get something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, absolutely terrible thing. Listen, am I pissed the Chiefs won? Yeah. Do I fucking hate the Chiefs? Absolutely. It's just a football game. Never a reason. This is now the second time, by the way, that in this season,
the people who were
that somebody
wearing them
has died because of a football game.
The people who were wearing them or who were arrested were wearing Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, you got to blend in.
Well, I know that, but like, but the way the only reason I said that was because the way you brought up is like, oh, it's just a football game, making me think they were like 49ers or whatever.
I think it could have been that maybe they are Chiefs fans, maybe they're just fucking psychopaths who wanted to
Yeah, so it's like I just want to know
cause
why they did
terror.
it.
Yeah, again, it's like I think of like there's the altercation after the Buffalo Miami game in Miami, and a Buffalo Bills fan was shot and killed, and now the Super Bowl parade in
Yeah,
Kansas City. One person was killed, correct?
I think so. One person killed, other people shot.
Yeah, many people injured. Um, just like listen, we don't touch on serious topics too much on this podcast. We're gonna make it lighthearted and funny, but it's I hate the Chiefs just as much as the next person from Buffalo hates the Chiefs, but that's fucked. Like,
Yeah, dude, like what's up?
yeah, it's like it's just not.
Like, what's your issue? I hate people just as much as the next guy.
Yeah,
But like it's never my thought to go into a I don't know.
yeah.
Those
The
people are
only
different.
time I have that thought is when I'm in traffic.
I don't even have it then.
Yeah, see, I do, but that's why I don't have a gun in my car because, and not that I would do it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. Hey, people, just so you know, when he applies for a pistol permit, make sure you check back in episode 220 of the Shuffle
221,
podcast.
221.
221 of the Shuffle podcast.
No, I'm absolutely joking. I do like get aggressively angry, but I would never actually let my anger out that way. I just slam on the horn and fucking
Yeah, I don't know what their gun policies are in Kansas City.
yeah, I don't know.
Just gonna
But
look
no, it's absolutely fucked up. Heart goes out to all the Kansas City Chiefs fans. I mean, hey, right? Like ultimately they deserve to win the game. The fucking 49ers played like dog shit in the second half, so
yeah.
yeah.
Travis Kelce can suck my nuts though, because I had a bet on him and he didn't do anything.
Oh, he didn't fucking get the ball, dude.
He didn't get the ball at all in the first half, and then he got 75 yards in the second half for like whatever it was.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I needed you to catch 24 more yards in the first half, and I would have won $100.
Yeah.
But you decided
Ridiculous,
to just do
dude.
nothing.
Absolutely fucking insane. It was I wasn't gonna watch it, and then my friends were like, "Hey Joe, like, can we come over to your house for the game?" And I was like, fucking fine, whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck. And so then I got into the game, right? And here I am rooting for the 49ers. Just tell you what though, the Super Bowl halftime show. What are your thoughts?
Well, you know what kind of sucked
What?
is
If you say that Justin Bieber wasn't there, I swear to God.
no, I don't know what that whole thing was.
Well,
Like, why
because
was
so many years ago, Usher and Justin Bieber did the Super Bowl halftime show,
whatever.
and
I
everyone was
didn't
like,
even know they
"Eh."
did the halftime show.
Yeah,
But um, what was I gonna say? What sucked was so like we had shitty connection. So it's
okay.
like during the halftime show, it was blurry the whole time.
Ooh.
So
Where
that
were
was
you watching
annoying at home.
Oh,
Um, so that was annoying.
yeah.
And so maybe that was the reason I didn't enjoy it as much because people like I saw a lot of people say it was like very good.
I think it was probably one of the best in the past few years. Like I didn't care for last year's at all. Like Rihanna's great. Everybody knows that. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't like it.
It was just too. I don't remember it. I just remember her doing this thing in her behind her butt or whatever.
Yeah.
I just remember that part.
But this year, I mean, Usher
Yeah, it was,
slaps,
dude.
dude.
When I saw him doing that, I was like, Jesus Christ, this dude's like 50 years old or whatever. I don't know
Yeah.
how old he is.
Yo, did you see him with Alicia Keys though?
And he's still popping and locking it. Yeah.
He was like all up in her everything, all up in her pantry.
So then, yeah.
And
So then
she's got a full ass husband.
100% Little John and Ludacris coming
Did you
out.
say Little John?
I said Little John
Okay.
and Luda.
Yeah. Yo, when
that
Luda came out, that was fucking sick.
I was like, that's cool. Yeah, 100%. So I was like, but like even after it ended, I was just like, it was all right. But I think it was mostly because I couldn't really enjoy it.
Yeah. I liked it better than
blurry the whole
last
time.
year. I liked it better than the one 2 years ago.
Yeah, the weekend can suck my ass too.
Oh wait, the weekend was 2 years ago. The weekend I did like.
2 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever they did it.
I don't remember. So either 2 years ago was the weekend or 3 years ago was the weekend. But the one that wasn't the weekend was the one that was like all of those rappers It was
Oh
like
yeah, it was literally it was like Eminem, it was
Eminem, Snoop
50
Dogg, I
Cent,
think.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, and I didn't like that one at all.
I don't
Now,
remember that one.
I don't like that music, so like maybe that's why. And I know a lot of people did like that because it was so many artists together, which is cool. But like the show itself, I thought was awful.
I also didn't know a lot of Usher songs.
Oh, I definitely
That's
knew I
another
didn't know a lot of Usher songs, but I
so
know
that's
that he
another
would play
reason.
songs that everybody knew. So like I
I
knew
think the only
that.
one I knew was Yeah.
I mean, hey, even if that's the only one you know, it's a fucking banger to know. So,
Yeah.
um, but it was awesome. I liked it a lot. It came out on fucking roller skates. That was sick. So
Luda.
Luda. Yeah, absolute banger. So overall, did I care about the Super Bowl at all? No. Great, but cool for the Chiefs. Two in a row. That's pretty awesome. And great halftime show. That's all I care about. And that fucking everybody thought it was Timu. Now it's Temu. Apparently, that stupid fucking Temu commercial. If I hear it one more time, I swear to God.
I've always pronounced it Timu.
Yeah, so did I. And then the commercial came out and Temu.
And
So,
people have called it, yeah, I've heard people pronounce it before the commercial. I've heard people pronounce it Temu.
oh, well,
I'm
they were
like,
right.
huh? It's Timu.
Timu. Fuck
Fucking
that.
assholes.
But no, there were no like standout commercials though. No Doritos
uh,
commercial, by the way. Was there one?
I don't think so. I don't remember the commercials.
There was a Budweiser commercial, but it like wasn't as like deep as they usually are. Not that they're deep, but it was like Budweiser commercial is usually pretty awesome. This one wasn't all that great.
I was very confused at first when that Jesus commercial came on.
Which one?
I only remember the one. I didn't know there were multiple.
I don't know if there were multiple. I'm saying which
But
one because I don't remember the commercial.
oh, well, I don't remember because I don't know what happened. But like when it first came on, I was just like, what
Is it
is
like the
this?
he loves all of us or some bullshit like
Yeah, it was
that?
something like that.
Yeah.
But I was like, what is this? What is this when it
Yeah.
first came out? And then finally at the end, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, there were a few of those commercials where I was like, what are they selling here?
Yeah.
What are they advertising?
Post office decided to spend $7 billion on a fucking Super Bowl commercial ad.
7 billion?
That's how much a Super Bowl thing costs.
No.
Or 7 million.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, 7 million.
For what, 30 seconds or a minute?
No, not seven. No, hold on. Yeah, 30-second ad, I think, is
How much does Super Bowl ad cost? 7 million for 30 seconds. Yeah. Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, because it was 233,000 a second.
It used to be 4.5 million. Now it's 7 million.
And it's like, dude, fuck everybody. Like, quite literally fuck the Super Bowl when I think about that.
So there was a post office ad.
Evidently. I don't know. I didn't remember seeing one, but when I was working the next day, they said something about $7 million ad. And when I heard somebody say that, I was like, why does the post office think
Post office
who,
doesn't have that kind of money.
when the if there actually is one? I'm not 100% sure if there was, but I was told that there was. I go in my head, I'm like thinking, I'm like, does the post office think that realistically people watching the Super Bowl are going to see this ad
Mm-hmm.
and go, oh, that is how I can send my stuff? Like,
Through the United States
yeah.
Postal Service.
And it's like, how about you take that money and why don't you
give Dave a
give us all
raise.
a raise? How about you just give everyone a raise or just keep it and do something else with it? Then get a stupid commercial because everyone knows what the post office is.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
The post office has been around for how many years? Everyone knows what it is.
I've got a article here from the 12th, which was the day after the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
And it said Super Bowl 58 commercial schedule, complete list of ads by quarter in 2024. And the post office is not in here.
Okay, so maybe they were on it now.
This says the first quarter was Bet MGM, BMW, come near as he gets us. That's what it was. They took the fucking Jesus freaks took out a 1 minute ad.
14 million.
$14 million to say, hey, Jesus.
And that's like, dude, how about you just take that 14 million and
build another church.
build a homeless shelter or
Yeah.
build
There you go.
homes. Build
Do
a
something
homes
for the
for
people.
people. Like, I don't get that. How are you putting $14 million into an ad to the only people who watch the Super Bowl are people who probably already have money?
True.
Like, what?
Super Bowl ads rank Super Bowl. I'm not seeing a.
And then people will see that commercial and they're like, oh, wow, that was a really good commercial.
I didn't
People who
think that
like
about
really,
any of the commercials. So there's Dove, there was Pringles, there was a CeraVe commercial, there was a Lindt
oh, yeah.
commercial, M&M's, Pepsi, Popeyes, State Farm, Booking.com. You got the what's his name? What's his name?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, that was a State Farm commercial. That was a good one.
Yeah.
No, the guy from Jurassic Park,
Oh, Mr. Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, his commercials were good. Um, T-Mobile, Verizon. The Nerds commercial was fucking weird. That's where they had a big glob for it was like Nerds clusters. They had the big glob on stage and they shot a bunch of nerds at it and they all stuck. It was like this big fat glob and it was
I do
weird.
not remember
There
that.
was a Doritos commercial during the third quarter. It was a minute long. I couldn't tell you what the fuck it was.
I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah. There's an Uber Eats commercial, Volkswagen commercial, Kia, Snap. So is that like Snapchat? Was there a Snapchat commercial?
Maybe there was. I don't know.
Yeah. Um, DoorDash. Did you hear about what DoorDash was doing for the Super Bowl?
No.
So DoorDash did this thing where they said we will DoorDash every item advertised during the Super Bowl. Like if it can be delivered, we will deliver it to one lucky person. I think it was one lucky person. DoorDash all the ads, it was called. DoorDash will DoorDash stuff from all the big game ads to one lucky viewer. Yeah. Win all the snacks, every vehicle, and honestly, who knows what else from every commercial that airs during the broadcast in the most expansive big game giveaway ever. Head to www.doordashalllatheads.com to learn more. Yeah, so they like I think you had to order something on DoorDash during the game. And one person was gonna be lucky enough to win.
Who's gonna fact check that to see if they actually did that?
I don't know. I like
That's why I don't trust those.
no purchase necessary begins 2/11/24 at 3:30 Pacific time and ends 2/11/24 at 11:59 Pacific time. Open to legal U.S. residents physically residing in the 50 United States or D.C. who are 21 years of age at the time of entry. Void or prohibited. Message and data rates apply. Sponsored DoorDashing. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'd like to know who won. Processing winning code. Winnings submissions are closed. Here's the winning receipts. The winner receiving all these things. $20,000 dream vacation from booking.com. A pack of M&Ms and a literal diamond. What?
Bro, what?
Elf Cosmetics, 1 year subscription of Elf's hottest drops and the entire Halo Glow collection. That's expensive. A BMW i5 M60. Homes.com, they get a $50,000 towards a home down payment. $50,000. Pfizer anatomy textbook.
I could take that.
They get it. They gave them an anatomy textbook from Pfizer, so that's cool. NYX professional makeup, Duck Plump Extreme Plumping Gloss. Yes, there are red shades. Did you hear about this Duck Plump? this was like something, it was like cut from the, I don't know if they actually advertised it or not, but they like this, I don't know if it's NYX or Nix. I think it's Nix, but I don't know. I don't know shit about makeup. They made a commercial that I don't think actually aired for their Duck Plump lip gloss. It's like, lip plumping lip gloss, but they call it Duck Plump. And the commercial is a bunch of guys going to the ER because they were like, they were thinking it's dick. Like, will it work on my dick? Will it be dick plump? And they go, no, it's called Duck Plump. So it's just funny. Bass Pro Shops boat. So somebody gets a boat. The Witch's Hat from Wicked. Haunted fringe lamp from the series Ghost. Crown from Planet of the Apes. Water bottle from He Gets Us. They get a Jesus water bottle. $15,000 towards apartment rent from apartments.com. Cowboy hat from Twister the movie.
This is all
Super
going to
excited for
one
that, by the way.
person.
This is all going to one person.
Why would they need a $50,000 house loan and $15,000 in apartment rent things?
Maybe they're currently in an apartment. They're about to buy a house. So they take $15,000 to pay rent for the rest of their lease. And then they take $50,000 and pay it towards a house.
Dude, even if your rent cost you $1,000
a month, yeah, it'd still be
a month, it'd be
over
you
a year.
$3,000 extra.
Yeah, I don't know. Cowboy hat from the movie Twister, which I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
A 1-year subscription to Paramount Plus. Themed playing cards from Halo. A compass from the series Tracker. A blue pin from the Foundation to Combat Anti-Semitism. Oh, that's nice. 1-year subscription to Hulu/FX. Coffee and donuts from Dunkin'. That's just redeemed at your convenience. So you can redeem that one whenever. And they get 12 of those. And 5 blue pins. Sorry, I'm not looking at how many. 18 duck plumps. 12 coffees and donuts from Dunkin', so they can be redeemed whenever you want. 10 gold medal rings from Knuckles. That's cool. A green blazer for the Masters. A bow tie from Young Sheldon. A vote pin from a political ad. It just says. A football. That's all we can say. $600 towards 5G service and a red phone case. Black t-shirt from The Equalizer. Bag of popcorn from So Help Me Todd. 5 of those. Pink tutu from If. A fire hat from Fire Country. 1-year subscription to Disney Plus. A floral dress from Discover. Black vest from Monkey Man. Red flag from Progressive. Panda plushie from Kung Fu Panda the movie. Half a year of Optimum Tubbed Moisture from CeraVe. 6 months Copilot Pro subscription from Microsoft. Couch and a sack of potatoes from Pluto. Literally a whole couch and a sack of potatoes. A 2024 Toyota truck. $100 gift card to Uber Eats. DoorDash will give you a $100 gift card to Uber Eats. And then it said in parentheses, we almost forgot, but all the ads means all the ads. That's crazy. A neon guitar sign from Bud Light. Filter costume from Snapchat. Probiotic soda can from Poppy. 20 of those. Expert tax prep from TurboTax Live. There's so much.
Why are they doing multiple of these things?
I don't know, dude. All the halftime headliners discography for Apple Music. 1-year subscription to YouTube TV. That's expensive. A fromage, a cheese board for you and your friends from Etsy. 10 cheese boards.
So dumb.
30-pound bucket of mayo. 2 of those. You get 60 pounds of mayonnaise from DoorDash.
There's no way this is real.
It is. Baby and pickleball set from E-Trade. I didn't see that ad. 60 Mountain Dew Baja Blasts. Sign me up for that.
You seen those commercials or those TikToks with
For
Baja
Mountain Dew?
Blast
No.
from Taco Bell?
No. Are they weird?
It's like the first one I saw were these 2 girls came out with the order to order from Taco Bell and
Yeah.
rolled up or walked up to the car and was like,
Mhm.
here's your order, blah, blah, blah. And here's your Baja Blast. I would love if you would blast my Baja or something like that. And
Oh
it's
my
like,
God, dude. Hey, yo.
I've seen 2 of those TikToks now.
Yeah.
One was 2 girls
Uh-huh.
and then the other one was just like the same girl, same girl from the first one that I saw, and it was just like, yeah, and here's your Baja Blast. Would love it if you blasted me or something. Like I was like, what?
God damn. I gotta watch that ad.
Jesus, I was like, what the fuck?
That's wild.
But they're not actual like obviously Baja Blast ads,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
unless they are, I don't know. But
Maybe they are. What else we got? 5 Lindt chocolate truffle bags, annual protection plan from CrowdStrike, a Google Pixel 8, a $100 gift card for Temu, 1 year of personal plan from Squarespace, a pair of Skechers, 7 pairs of Skechers,
who needs Samsung?
um,
So dumb.
$600 towards 1 year of 5G home internet from T-Mobile, 720 Reese's caramel cups.
Why?
I don't know. 1,000 Popeyes chicken wings redeemed at your convenience. 1,000.
Dude, I would rather be like, you can have all this or a cash prize of $500,000.
I mean, yeah, that'd be probably less money for them. A Kia EV9, 24 bars of Dove soap, 20 Oreo cookie family size packs, um, a Clydesdale saddle from Budweiser. They'll just give you a saddle. 12 pack of Starry, 4 of those. Kick a Destiny helmet from FanDuel. Off-roading vehicle from Kawasaki. That's sick. 80 chocolate the ice cream drumsticks.
I saw that commercial.
Yeah, redeemed at your convenience. 58 bags of Nerds gummy clusters. Sign me up, dude. Those are my favorite candy right now. A cornhole set from Coors Light. A Volkswagen electric vehicle. 25 Pringles cans. A legal says you get a lion plushie. Oh, a lion plushie from BetMGM because they probably couldn't give you something else from them. Red polo and khakis from State Farm, and then they said in parentheses, legally we can't give you insurance. 288 bags of peanut butter M&Ms, 40 bags of Doritos Dynamita, the spicy Doritos.
Yeah.
And then a cooler from Michelob Ultra. All
So
that
much,
shit
so
one
dumb
person
for one
gets.
person.
I'd like to know who got it.
I don't think they're doing it. There's no way this person gets this much stuff.
I'm pretty sure they do.
No. Who's getting 3 vehicles?
I think it was 4.
Like,
Who won DoorDash Super Bowl? DoorDash draws winners for massive all the ads.
if they're
DoorDash
like, oh,
awarded.
here's 4 vehicles, pick one.
I'm telling
know?
you, dude, I'm pretty sure they get all of it. On Monday, the food delivery service drew the winner for its All the Ads Super Bowl sweepstakes, a contest in which the company said it would give out gifts from each of the big games commercials to a single participant, or nearly $500,000 prize pool. As more than 120 million viewers watched the Kansas City Chiefs defeat the San Francisco 49ers. I don't think they really needed to add that part, but okay. Most watched game ever. The viewers also saw movie trailers and a litany of ads from Kia, BMW, Bud Light, Doritos, State Farm, M&M's, Kawasaki, FanDuel, T-Mobile, and much more. As the game and ads, blah, 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 blah. Now the winner will receive approximately 2,468 items, totaling $480,000. It's actually
Okay,
a
so the
lot
cash
less money
prize
than I would have thought.
cash prize would have to be 300,000.
Probably. The winner was selected from a pool of participants who correctly submitted a lengthy promotional code that appeared during DoorDash's commercial and on its social media accounts on Sunday. So you actually had to like crack a code and put that in. According to DoorDash, the prize pool includes $50,000 for the down payment for a home, $20,000 for a dream vacation, and several new cars like the BMW i5, the BMW i5 M60, the Kia EV9, unspecified Volkswagen electric vehicle, and a 2024 Toyota truck, and the Kawasaki off-road vehicle. So 4 cars and an off-road vehicle. Yeah, okay. The last list of food. Okay. It's not in here. It just says they picked somebody.
Yeah. Well,
Why 60 pounds of mayo?
yeah, dude. Why? That's just a waste because they're not using it. 60 pounds of mayo.
Yeah, that's all going to waste.
It's taken me like me, mom, and dad. I swear we've had the same mayo. Or we finally just finished the thing of mayo for like it's been over a month.
Yeah.
And this is like what, maybe a pound or two?
If that.
Yeah, not even like half a pound. You're telling me a month for a half a pound. So that's 120 months
Yeah.
for 60 pounds.
I mean, maybe they really like mayo.
They don't know that. They just pick somebody.
I would donate it to like a food bank.
Yeah, dude, I would just give it to, well, yeah, I guess you could give it to them. I was gonna say I would just give it to like Subway or something.
Yeah, honestly though, they probably go
Be
through
like,
60 pounds of
or I'd be
mayo
like,
a week.
yeah, dude, I'd be like, here, Wegs, do you need mayo? Here you go. Buy it off of me.
How do they deliver all this?
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know. Pisses me
Crazy.
off though, now that I know that this is happening.
I want to know who won. I know we'll probably know. It's probably one of those things that they're going to keep it a secret.
No, there's
But
no way.
I want to know who won.
They're definitely not going to leak it. But if for some chance this person was stupid enough to
Put themselves on the
put
internet.
themselves out there, gone, all of it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're getting robbed immediately.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, there's one last thing I want to talk about. This one I think is also, I'd love to hear your take on this because we're both very lazy people, and we won't talk about this for too long. But I saw a suggestion online when looking up like how to find stuff to talk about on our podcast. You know, sometimes we run out of things or we don't fucking do shit all week long. So what the fuck are we gonna talk about?
Yeah.
So I saw a suggestion and it said ask AI what you can talk about. So I was like, that's a good idea.
Chat GPT.
Yeah. So I was like, let me use ChatGPT. Definitely for the first time ever. I've never used that for anything else. And find out what we can talk about. So I asked ChatGPT to give me some funny topics, comical topics, I said, for a 30-minute podcast episode. I asked for 30 minutes because I figured this chunk would take about 20 to 30 minutes to talk about. And gave me an idea, gave me a few ideas. Some of them I didn't like. One idea it gave me was mastering the art of being a couch potato. Basically, like how to be as lazy as possible. Yeah. And I was like, this is gold. We got this in the bag. And so what ChatGPT wants us to do is dive into the world of couch potato excellence, explore the strategies, tactics, and absurdities of mastering the fine art of binge watching. So we have to craft the perfect TV show snack, somehow maintain a semblance of social life, which I don't know why that is necessary. And what else? What are we watching? Are we watching movies? This says remote control mastery. It's like fucking easy, you know.
What? Remote control what?
Remote control mastery. Explore the art of mastering your remote control like a pro, from finding the elusive pause button during intense scenes to perfecting the skip intro maneuver. That is important. Are you skipping the intro on every TV? Are you watching a TV show? Let's just break it down, right? Lazy weekend, right? Whole weekend. You get a whole 3-day weekend, and you go, I'm gonna spend it in my bed or on the couch. Which are you picking?
I've been before I had everything set up, it was my bed, but now that I have everything set up, I do sit on my recliner. So
yeah, I'm for sure picking the couch, fully reclined. You going movie or TV show? Like movie marathon, or are you going with a TV show?
And
are you binge watching?
Once again, because I've started like right now, like this past weekend, it was just like binge watching NCIS episodes.
Dude, same.
So definitely, I guess we'll just go
grind
TV show.
Yeah. And then the next thing would be the snack, right? Like, what's your are you gonna sit down with nothing and then pause and get up when you get hungry? Or are you going to prep things in advance?
If I know for a fact, first of all, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
Ideally, if someone said Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you get a 3-day weekend, right?
Mhm.
This weekend coming up, I got Monday off. Well, obviously, I've got more than Monday off, but it's a President's Day, so I'd have Monday off, so I'd have a long weekend.
Yeah.
So if I knew 100% long weekend coming up, I get Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I was like, I'm going to do nothing.
Mhm. I will be the laziest piece of shit alive.
Yeah, I will literally do nothing. I would not watch just one. Like on one day, I'd probably just do all NCIS.
Right. You
But
don't
like
think you'd
after,
strictly watch NCIS the entire weekend?
I would not. No, because I wouldn't be able to do it. I would probably even, first of all, it'd be hard for me to be a couch potato because you think about it, sitting there for 3 days watching a bunch of shit, it's tough to do. I have to get up and do something. But
I don't
hypothetically,
know. I did it once in college.
I'd have to like get up, not go do something for like forever, but like I'd have to be like, all right, I need like I gotta go like walk my dog or something like that.
I gotta get out.
I gotta get out of this bitch. So either way, I probably wouldn't be able to do NCIS for like 3 days in a
3
row.
whole days, yeah.
Um, so realistically, I might do, let's say Saturday, I start off with NCIS. And
Right.
then Sunday, okay, let me do fucking Transformers
Switch it
and
up, go to the
Pirates of the
movies, yeah.
Caribbean movies. And just because I saw those yesterday in my case and I was like, I kind of want to watch those.
Yeah.
And then like Monday, I go back to like NCIS or something like that.
Mhm.
I'd say I'd do something like that. I would mix it up with like shows and some movies.
Yeah. I think it's smart.
Um,
Personally, I'd pick a show and I'd just go
but like you couldn't
straight
even
through it.
like who could do 3 days?
I could do that.
No. But that's not what I mean. But
Okay.
like because obviously you can't do 21 seasons of NCIS in 3 days.
Oh God, no.
So it's like you got to make sure you have a if you're gonna do 3 days of binge watching, you got to make sure it's a show that will last 3 days. So like NCIS, would you want like what if you didn't finish it? Would you want to pick a show that you'd finish?
No, I feel like I would just like if it's like a show I want to make progress on. So like NCIS, right? I'm on, let's see, like season 12 or something like that.
Oh shit.
So if I wanted to like crush some fucking episodes,
Oh yeah, you'd be
I
able to easily get through. I mean, you might be able to get through let's see. So they're less than an hour.
they're
Let's
42,
just
40,
let's just
let's say
say an hour.
45 minutes. Oh.
Okay, like 45 minutes. I was gonna say, well, so 45 minutes.
Yeah, but you can't because you can't just say an hour because that extra 15 minutes gets you an extra episode every
Yeah,
3
for 4
episodes.
hours. Or yeah, every 4 episodes or whatever.
Yeah. The fourth
Um,
episode is free essentially.
yeah. So okay, 45 minutes times. I think there
There's
may
like
be 20.
24 episodes.
Okay. So 24. So 45 times 24 times 8. It'd be 8 more seasons. I think there's 20.
Times 8. What are you talking about times 8?
You said you're in season 12, right?
Yeah.
So that means there's 8 more seasons
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was just
to get.
thinking like how long would it take me to get through a season?
Oh, okay. So what was it? 24
45 times
episodes
24.
times 45. 1,080 minutes divided by 60.
Yeah. I love when we do this
18
kind of math.
hours.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
Yeah,
For
but
a
that's
season,
that's a day right there.
that is a
That's one
day.
day because realistically,
And
if you
that's
get 8 hours
longer
of
than,
sleep,
I mean, it's not longer than a day, but it's like
no, but
longer than
that's like the perfect that's like the perfect binge watching thing. 24 episodes of 45 minutes each. You sleep for 6 hours
and you wake up, you
and
start it again.
and then you have 18 hours
Okay.
of being awake and then you go to bed. And you sleep for another 6 hours. So then you got to then you do another season.
Yeah.
So you really
But
only
that's
get three
just
seasons.
that's watching straight through. Now, not all of them are 42 minutes or 45 minutes. Some of them are a little bit shorter, some of them probably a little bit longer.
Skip the intro.
We're skipping the intro, we're skipping the credits.
Yeah. So what was that thing about skipping an intro? Because I always skip.
Yeah, I mean, it said remote control mastery. Explore the art of mastering your remote control like a pro, from finding the elusive pause button during intense scenes to perfecting the skip intro maneuver. The second that thing pops up, you got to be on the click.
Hey, dude, I skip
That's
intro and I also
precious.
next episode.
Yeah, precious seconds you're missing out on if
Yeah.
you don't skip the intro and skip the credits.
Whereas Paramount Plus, they give you like 25 seconds
To what?
before the next episode.
25 seconds.
Maybe it's 15.
Damn.
I don't know. Between 15 and 25. I can't remember.
And then pausing, right? So like that's the other thing. It's like if we are trying to watch 18 hours of a show and sleep for 6 to get that full 6 hours of sleep to make sure you're well rested and refreshed for the next 18 hours of your life, you got to minimize the pausing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I'm sitting there being a couch potato, I'm realistically probably going to the bathroom twice.
Once for me.
18
for sure.
hours?
Dude, I'm lucky if I pee once a day.
I'm just saying because I'm sitting there, I won't be feeling it really. But if I stood up, I'd be like, oh,
It's
no,
gonna hit you, yeah. So that brings me to my next thing is like, how much are you snacking and drinking? Because again, I want to minimize the amount that I'm getting off of the couch. I want to get up after this 3-day weekend and have like sores on my ass from having not moved so
That
much.
sounds so disgusting. I would be so ashamed of myself if I ever did this.
So like I want to minimize the movement off the couch, which means I'm prepping snacks in advance.
Oh, I am putting the mini fridge that is right outside this room right next to the couch.
100%.
And I'm having
I'm getting a pair of pickers,
shelf,
and I'm just picking the pop or the beer or whatever I'm drinking out of the mini fridge.
And I'm putting like a shelf on the other side of the recliner that's filled with Doritos, chips,
Popcorn.
Chips Ahoy, popcorn, fucking gummies.
Yeah. I do not plan on eating a real meal during.
I'd also put like a fucking microwave. I'd also have like another
popcorn, right?
I'd have another spot for the microwave for the microwave for popcorn, or I would also make sure I have either leftovers or stuff that I ordered prior to whatever, and it would just be in the mini fridge, and I'd be like, oh, gotta warm it up now. You know. Which I wouldn't have to keep my eyes on. I could actually look away.
You could look away, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm definitely going like bags of chips, popcorn, probably cookies, a lot of pop. I don't think I need any actual food. If I were to get actual food, I would go like frozen pizza. And that's something like I will get off the couch. I will get off the couch. I'll preheat the oven.
What I would do.
Yeah.
It's just because let's just say no matter what, you're going to do 18 hours of watching.
Yeah.
And 6 hours of sleeping. What I would do is I would get 5.5 hours of sleep, make the pizza
in that 30-minute window.
And then I would just toss it in the fridge after it's done, and then I would just heat it up in the microwave. So it's all done.
I'd eat the pizza cold.
I could eat the pizza cold too. Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
I'd lose some sleep just to make sure I'd
sacrifice half an hour of sleep for a frozen pizza.
Yeah. Or if there's somebody there that can help me out,
if somebody's willing to throw a pizza in the oven for me.
Yeah. It's like, hey, yo, could you just come over, toss pizza in quickly?
But now you got to pause for that phone call.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You could still easily just watch it.
I guess.
Especially if you're binge watching a TV show, you're doing it because you haven't seen the TV show.
Yeah.
If you're watching a movie marathon, you've seen the movies.
You've seen the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. So I think you've also then answered my question, my next top talking point of the social life preservation. You want to maintain some social connection while you spend 3 days as a hermit
Yeah.
watching your movies and TV. So how else would you do it besides calling your friend over to say, hey, could you throw a pizza in the oven for me?
If I were to have some interaction, does texting not count?
I would it again, if we're talking about what's the most effective way to stay planted firmly on my couch, then texting is by far the best way.
Like,
Without having to
look,
pause my show,
yeah.
I would
I mean,
I
yeah, I
would
would just
text.
probably
I'd be like,
text.
hey, binge watching NCIS. Feel free to stop by. I'll be watching it for 18 hours.
Yeah. I either
Don't
do that
expect
or
anything from me.
I just give them a call. I'd call like a friend every hour.
That's pretty good.
But at least for the first day, I don't have fucking 18. I don't have 36, 18 times three friends,
Yeah.
you know?
Because
Um,
yeah, because there's the rule that says you can only call each friend once.
oh
So
yeah, yeah. I guess I could. But also I probably wouldn't, probably wouldn't call them so early in the morning. So, yeah,
why
I'd
the
call
fuck? Never
I
mind.
call
Sorry,
a
different thing.
few friends a day. Like
Yeah.
for those 3 days, I just, maybe give them a call like, hey, yo, what's going on? Not much. What about you? I'm like, well, not doing anything this weekend. I'm literally just determined to sit here on my couch and watch, a movie or
Yeah.
movies or whatever.
Yeah. Because
Um,
personally, I would choose to not have any social interaction for those 3 days. I would fully, absolutely 100% just cut off social
oh
interaction.
yeah. I really like,
And it would not even phase me in the slightest.
no, I could turn my phone off.
Yeah. I'd leave my phone in my room, click on the TV, good to go.
Yeah. What do I need?
Um, if I have to have social interaction, um, I then I will primarily resort to texting, perhaps the occasional phone call to say
Mhm.
halfway through the season, things are going well. Feel free to stop by, bring food. So the only time realistically that I want to get up, um, if you're making your pizza the night before or the morning of, um, I'm willing to get off the couch for the pizza. So that's one to preheat the oven, two to throw the pizza in, neither of which need to pause the TV show. Especially where I'm
True.
at because my kitchen is right next to my living room. I can continue listening.
Yeah.
Um, and then the only other time I'm getting up, bathroom. Well, I guess to get the pizza out of the oven, but that's. So 3 times for food, oven, pizza. Um, or you order pizza and you tell the delivery guy to bring it inside.
Yeah. If you're keeping your door unlocked, you open it, you wake up, unlock the door.
You wake up, you unlock the door, you put a sticky note on the door that says, please
Or put
bring
a note
pizza
in your order.
inside for an extra tip.
Yeah. Please bring it. Yep. Please bring inside. And then when he comes in, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah, hey man, in here.
Yeah, come on
Just
in.
you got somewhere to be after this? You
Ask him
sit
if he wants
down,
to sit down,
want to watch a
have a
movie or something.
slice.
That's your social interaction for the day.
There you go.
Yeah,
And now the only reason you got to get up is the bathroom,
yeah.
which I would get up for. I would not just resort to peeing
Peeing
in a
in a
bucket.
bottle.
Oh,
Would not do a bottle or a bucket.
why not?
Too much spray. I feel like splash zone.
Yeah, but you're risking missing the bottle.
No, you're not. You don't miss the bottle. You fucking put it up to your dick
Yeah,
and you
but like,
pee.
like
That's it. You get a fucking orange juice container.
you stick your whole dick in there.
Yeah, like you're not missing anything. You don't use a 2 liter. I don't know about you, but mine's not fitting in there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Mine's also not fitting in a 2 liter.
So,
But then we've got it.
anyways, move on to the next. Is that
Um,
it?
binge watching strategies. This is strategies for surviving cliffhangers, plot twists. Yes, that's a big thing, right? Like if you're approaching that 18-hour mark, you know you're on your last episode, ends in a cliffhanger. You're like, I gotta know more.
I'm watching the next one.
You watching the next one? Losing an
Yeah,
hour of sleep?
yeah, dude. Who needs it?
That's a good point.
I'll take a nap right there on the couch and I'll wake up quicker than I would in my actual bed.
That is fair. I do wake up faster and earlier on a couch than I do in my bed.
Yeah.
Because I wake up in bed, I'm on my phone for at least an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Not even out of the thing. This morning I woke up at like 9 a.m. Didn't go to bed till 10.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you're watching the next episode.
But
I probably would as well.
also, no, actually, no, I wouldn't. Knowing that I'm just, even though okay, so here's my dilemma.
Yeah.
Because I don't do anything now, like I could easily, if I started watching a show Friday night and I wasn't in this thing, like this plan or whatever of
Yeah.
being a couch potato, and it came to a cliffhanger, I'd be like, I gotta watch this.
Gotta watch the next episode.
Like, or I want to, but then I could even still just be like, well, I'll just wake up and watch it tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I guess, but like it's so much more satisfying to get the answer.
Yeah, so I don't know, because it's just like even if I'm just doing nothing and I'm binge watching everything, and it's like, well, I'm gonna be back here again tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be
6
back in
hours
6
later.
hours.
So it's
I
like
have
don't
done
know.
both before. I'm gonna watch the next episode. I have to, even though I wasn't planning on it. I've also done I have to get off my computer and go to bed because I work in 4 hours.
Well, yeah, that's a have to.
Yeah.
But if you had nothing to do,
If I had nothing to do, I'd keep
you're
watching.
watching it. Yeah.
So that's that one. Binge watching guilt techniques. Let's cope with how you're gonna cope with guilt associated with neglecting responsibilities. I'm not. I don't have any guilt.
I don't have any responsibilities.
Yes. I'm not worried in the slightest.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
there's not a single part of me that is like, I should have gotten so much shit done. I do have those moments, right? Like if there's a day where I'm like, I wanted to get this done, I wanted to get this done, I didn't do fucking anything. I'm pissed off. Or I'm not pissed off. I'm annoyed with myself.
Yeah.
If I like plan to spend 3 days binge watching something, I'm happy with how much I've accomplished, and which is binge watching all of the things.
Yeah. I've certainly done nothing
Yeah.
during the weekend and been like, man, I don't even know what I could have done, but I feel like I'm a piece of shit because I did nothing.
Yeah.
But I have no responsibilities.
No.
Unless I have a dog, then
Shit.
yeah, you're tough with that. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I can let the dogs out without.
yeah, that's true. But yeah, unless I have a dog and I'm late for the next 3 days, we're just like it wouldn't even matter that much. As long as he goes outside and he eats,
He's good.
he's good. Like for those 3 days, if we didn't go on a walk, it's not gonna
Dude, the
kill him.
dogs, when I get on the couch and start watching shit, they're up there with me, dead asleep.
Yeah.
They will sit there for as long as I want to sit there.
Right. But realistically, right now, if I'm just a solo, let's just say I moved out
Yeah.
tomorrow.
The
Okay.
first thing you're doing is spending 3 days in that house watching shit.
Move out tomorrow. I order Chinese food.
100%.
That's what everyone does.
Always.
I will have leftovers.
Yes.
Or I'll just order two so I have leftovers so I don't have to leave the couch.
Beautiful plan. That's like 4 days worth of food right there.
Yeah, realistically, it could be. Or at least 4 meals, maybe not 4 days.
Yeah.
But I really realistically have no responsibilities.
No. Yeah. No, neither. I mean, I guess I do. You definitely do not.
No. If I had a 3-day weekend, I don't have to like, oh, I gotta, take care of a dog or I
Yeah.
gotta.
I can't even tell you right now
what responsibilities?
how much this makes me want to do this.
I'm sure one day.
I mean, I've done one day, no problem. I can do one day in my sleep.
Yeah.
But like, I want now that we're talking about it so in depth, I want nothing more than to spend 3 days sitting there doing nothing,
I get
just
you.
watching TV, eating shit, sitting in my own filth. There's no shower in those 3 days.
I could not realistically thinking about it, I don't think I could do it because one, I'd be like, ah, dude, my eyes are going bad. I'm gonna lose my 20/20 vision. I'd be thinking
I don't
about
think that's how
that.
your eyes work.
I think it is. I think it is. I think if you look at a screen too long,
I look at screens all day long.
yeah, so do I. I'm at a screen 8 hours a day for work,
Yeah.
and even
And
after
then you
that,
go to watch TV.
and then even after that, I might sit here for an hour and watch YouTube.
Yeah.
I get up, I grab dinner, and sometimes I'll take it up here and I'll sit on my recliner, watch TV.
Yeah. Dude,
That's crazy.
I'm always looking at a screen.
That's literally all I'm doing. So,
My eyes have not gotten any worse, nor have yours.
well, I don't know that. I haven't been to a doctor to get them tested.
Can you still see shit?
Yeah,
Then
but
you're good.
they're not gonna go like that.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
but who knows? You know, you're never gonna know. It could just be like age, no matter what you do.
Could be.
I just got luck right now, and then as I get older, they just get worse.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so I'd be like thinking about like, ah, dude, my eyes. Another thing I'd be thinking about, dude, this is not good for my body. I'm fat. I am going to get
Yeah,
fat.
but you won't.
But you never know.
If you spend 1 3-day period doing something like this, you're not gonna just be fat afterwards.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I know
But-
because I have done this. I have spent a long weekend in my bed in college watching every Marvel movie ever up until that point, which was back in 2015.
Yeah.
And so I watched every Marvel movie ever made. And it was great. I shouldn't say every Marvel movie that I had already seen. All the X-Men, all the Spider-Man, all the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Super Bowl commercial,
Deadpool and Wolverine, yeah.
yeah,
I'm so
sick.
excited.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, very excited.
But yeah, yeah. So either way, I guess if
There
I moved
will be
out,
no guilt. No matter what, there's no guilt.
if I moved out, I'm sure one weekend I would try it.
Yeah. I will be trying this soon. Because now that I'm talking about it, like the urge that my body has to go grab a bag of Doritos and sit on the couch for the rest of the night and do fucking jack shit is very high.
I would also invest in some type of chip grabber.
So you're not
Just because I know I'm going to be doing this for 3 days.
Yeah, your fingers are going to be gross.
I would not want to. Yeah, like the amount of times I would lick my fingers.
Yeah.
And then go eat something else and lick my fingers and then go. It's like.
And that remote's
like,
going to be filthy. Awful.
Yeah, and like you said, like, are you showering?
No,
probably not. Or I'm taking a half an hour during my sleep. I would want to shower. Thinking about it now, I would want to shower.
I would also want to, but I know that I wouldn't.
So
yeah. And then see this one. There's one point. There are a couple points that I'm not going to talk about because I think they're fucking stupid. This one is binge watching etiquette. Discuss the unspoken rules of binge watching when sharing a screen with others, which in this case, not doing. Negotiating bathroom breaks, snack sharing etiquette. I guess if you're with somebody else, because like me, right? Like if I'm watching something with Riley, chances are she's going to the bathroom more often than I am. Am I required to pause it every time she goes to the bathroom? Most likely. But then I can use that time to get up and do something else. What?
To go preheat the oven.
Yeah. Preheat the oven, throw the pizza in, take the pizza out.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. So it could almost be to my benefit.
Yeah. Obviously, her going to the bathroom is not as long as preheating the oven. But
yeah. Now my snacks last significantly less time with another person there.
Yes.
So
just get your own snacks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Prepare with snacks for both. I'm doing this now.
Yeah, I can sense it.
I might call out of work tomorrow and just watch TV shows all day. Anyways, so there you have it. There's a Chat GPT recommended segment of our podcast about how to be the best couch potato you can be.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so easy for us. Because this is shit we already do.
Yeah, like I just get up a lot more.
Yeah, I do get up a lot more.
But if it's something that I'm
When I
like,
do it and I'm at my desk, dude, this is like I'm up here, blanket on, just like this, just staring at my screen, just turning into like a ball of mush.
yeah,
I get up and I stretch, and it's just the best stretch of my life.
I would definitely have to. If I'm doing it for 3 days, I would definitely have to mix it up. I wouldn't be
Between
able to
movies and TV
watch.
shows.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to watch that much of one. Because I'm not like that invested into NCIS.
Uh,
Because it sucks now.
what season are
Like
you on?
20
Oh yeah, I bet it
or
sucks.
19 or whatever.
Don't tell me any spoilers.
It doesn't like sucks like but it's just like
It's not the same.
Tony, Ziva, Kate, McGee, and Gibbs.
Classic.
They were the, mainly because Kate was only on there for one
Few
season or
seasons.
whatever. But those that back then it was a lot better, and now it's very, very like the acting is just like you're pushing the comedy.
Oof.
It's like it's that type of shit,
Yeah.
and it's like corn. I'm just like, all right, I'm just watching it because I've watched all the other shit.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah. I still enjoy it back in season 12.
Yeah, it was. I watched because I think season 12 was still good because Ziva's still on there, isn't she?
No, now it's Bishop,
Oh yeah, Bishop.
who I like.
Yeah, but I'm on like 7 years ahead of you,
Yeah.
so it's changed
Quite a bit.
quite a bit.
Anyways, Dave, let's take it to
Oh yeah,
trivia and wrap this up.
trivia. All right, pick a number.
Let's go with 17.
6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17. What was the first lifesaver flavor? Lifesaver flavor. Lifesaver
First
flavor.
lifesaver flavor. Damn, this
So
is the
now,
last. This is the last week of trivia too.
is lifesaver like
Are they talking like are we thinking a fruit flavor, or is it like mint?
okay? Those are lifesavers too, right? Okay, just the things with the holes in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they're just taking anything. Like, what's the first one? So first,
I'm locked in.
I'm going with
Okay, what's yours?
mint.
I'm saying licorice because I think maybe there was a flavor
Ooh.
before mint.
Peppermint.
Peppermint. There you go. Very nice, Dave.
Let's fucking go.
So
Fuck is
that
peppermint?
peppermint. Peppermint.
Oh, blue pack.
Oh. So you were thinking the green mint.
I was just saying, yeah, I was really just thinking mint. But these are the real.
Dude, you know, like you remember the orange ones.
Yeah,
right?
I've had. What? What about the orange ones?
You know, like you've had them?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the best ones.
I don't think so, but
What, you like the green ones?
yeah.
Yeah, they are good. So Dave, that for the past 6 weeks, I've gotten 4 points. You've gotten 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points. For
And
the
you've gotten 10?
no, you've gotten 10.
Oh.
I've gotten 4.
Oh.
For the big dub on your last official episode. What a way to end it, really.
So peppermint and wintergreen.
Good thing you said mint.
Yeah. Wintergreen.
Yeah, because it's winter mint and then it's peppermint.
But they go, oh, because they're
Lifesavers.
lifesavers.
Wint O green, pep O mint.
You got any others? Looks
What's
like
the
there's
orange
only
one called?
Orange. Orange.
O range.
Life
Ah, dude, I could crush a bag of lifesavers right now.
savers.
Orange.
Orange.
Orange, yeah. Cool.
Cool. Yeah. Lifesavers orange.
Oh, there you go. Well, Dave, congratulations on the dub.
Ayo.
Next week we probably won't do.
Probably not.
Probably not. It'll be. I don't know that it'll fit with the episode. We might not. We'll see. So big dub for you, Dave. Big dub. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dave, where can the people find you?
_ David Sharkey _ is my Instagram. DShark101 is my Twitter. Eat of the week. What's today?
Thursday.
Yeah,
You almost had me there too. I was almost like Thursday. And then I was like, you fucking bitch.
Let's see. So I think mom made, even if it wasn't this past week, I'm just gonna go with it because I know I had it recently. Mom made pizza. And yeah. Mom's homemade pizza.
All you need to
I
say right
honestly
there.
could not I think I could. That is the best pizza I've ever had. It's got to be. Besides, like, if I get like a specialty pizza, like a bacon pizza or whatever, or like a.
I'm not a fan of mom's pizza. I'll eat it. It's not my favorite pizza.
Dude, I would take mom's pizza over because it's definitely different than other pizza. It's not like it tastes the same.
See, the thing I don't like about mom's pizza is it's too
Saucy.
or not saucy enough. And when it's not saucy enough, it's too doughy.
Dude, I love when I get to the crust and the sauce part.
I hate that part.
Dude, it's just so much sauce right there. So
because the sauce is too tangy.
You're fucked up.
I don't know. I don't think I like the sauce that she uses. I think that's the problem.
I could eat that pizza forever.
I think she's got to switch it up a little bit. Make a different dough. I'm not a fan of the dough. I don't think it's a sauce. I think it's the dough.
That's crazy.
I
That's why I'm
know.
her favorite child.
Yeah.
Anyways,
you can follow me in my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography. My regular Instagram is Secret Agent Sharky. My YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JoeSharky7. My eat of the week, the other day I made beef stew. I followed a recipe Dad sent me, but also like Dad's recipe for it. I called him like twice with questions. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? So I made beef stew, and Dave, I told Mom I didn't want to tell Dad this because I don't want him to stop making beef stew for me. But I told Mom, I was like, this might be the best beef stew I've ever had.
It's only because you made it yourself.
That's what I was thinking. Like maybe it's because I made it.
When
But
was the last time you had Dad's beef stew?
it's been a little while.
Could just taste the same. You just haven't had it in a while.
Maybe, but I don't know. But see, like I know that you and I like it the same way, which is with a lot of extra meat. I got a lot of meat in my beef stew. I also added whole potatoes. Like I got like little baby potatoes. And I just put up fucking whole potatoes in there. So
there's one time Dad tossed in whole potatoes there.
Like russet or
And
baby potatoes.
like, yeah, baby potatoes. And I don't know. Either way, he had bigger potatoes than cut up ones.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are there whole potatoes? So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I put a whole potato in my stew with whatever, and I was just eating it. And he was
You
like,
put like one whole potato?
yeah, I grabbed whatever I could because he had cut up potatoes in there as well.
Okay.
And then, but I was like, I don't know, maybe it's like a, you know, if you're having spaghetti and meatballs, you just get a meatball,
Yeah.
you know? So I just like had my stew and I also had a potato in there.
Yeah.
So I get there and I'm like, I'm eating it. I can't remember if he saw me eating it or if I was like, I questioned it. And he put them in there because he had added too much salt.
Oh, he wanted to absorb the
So
salt.
he needed to absorb the salt. And I was like, oh, I took a whole potato and was like, because I was like, took my hand and I was just like eating it. Like it was like a fucking, and I was like, I don't know. I thought, I just thought this was a thing that you did this time or whatever. So I was just like eating a whole
Why would you eat
potato.
it with your fucking hand?
Well, because I had a spoon. So,
Yeah, you like scoop a chunk out.
well, it was also, well, it was still, because it was a full potato.
Yeah.
It wasn't fully like
Wasn't peeled.
soft.
Oh, mine were
You know,
soft, but I
so it
had
was,
baby potatoes, so they were very soft.
yeah. And his weren't, like I said, weren't, you know, fucking potatoes.
Yeah.
They were smaller ones. They were cut in half. I think they were cut in half.
Oh,
And I
so it
was
felt
one,
natural.
and I was one, but I was still confused because I was like, why would you have, why'd you only cut them in half?
Yeah.
But he was soaking up some of the salt. He was just like, I tried to soak, I was like, this is the best thing I could think of to soak up some of the salt. So, but yeah, I just took the potato. He was like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know.
That's
What do you
fucking
mean?
hilarious.
So,
Um, as for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast. That's where we post our clips from the podcast. And you can subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at the Shuffle Podcast. Dave, do you want to say the outro for your last episode?
how's it go again? This is where you can find us.
Yeah, I said that part. I actually just said where they can follow us. Yep. Nice to know that for the past 4.25 years, you've been tuning me out every time I start to saying that outro part.
Yeah, no, it's something like
Thank you.
thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Ring that bell.
Haven't said that in a while.
Wait, no, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. We'll catch you up. We'll talk at you guys next week. Peace out, everybody.
That was nice. Yeah, thank you guys so much
that.
for listening, watching. We'll talk to you guys
listening.
next week.
listening.
Again, next week got a special episode in Outer Banks with all of our friends, a bunch of our friends joining us. So it'll be a weird, crazy, fun episode. Dave, thank you for the past 6 years, 4.25 years, technically. Nice. Way to end it on a strong note. That was for all you motherfuckers out there who hated on Dave burping every episode.
Yeah. Fuck you too.
Bye, everybody.
Peace and love, baby.